more for the time being. Not that you're interested in the geographical spots. Oh. You guys are so easily pleased. I should play here more often. Anyway, so I was introducing this song. The first verse sort of deals slightly with the cult of celebrity, which is I think it's a modern phenomenon where people are on TV and as such are deemed interesting and people take an interest in their lives. But the reason they are on TV in the first place is seemingly anyone's guess. Because actually, underneath it all, they're deeply uninteresting people. And I can remember being a kid growing up, and the people who were famous because they were kind of better than we were. Like, you can never write songs like the Beatles. You can never be as kind of cool and swaggery as the Stones. You can never be as suave as Humphrey Bogart, or as good-looking as Audrey Hepburn. Not that I particularly wanted to be good-looking like Audrey Hepburn. I don't know. I've had my moments, you know. That's another story for another show. So, and so I was saying all this stuff about, because nowadays people are famous for being famous and not because they're particularly good at anything. And somebody shouted something out, and it was a word that I hadn't heard before. And I was wondering, I thought it maybe sounds like a Korean automobile manufacturer, or I thought maybe it was like one of those sort of Central Asian tribes that would sweep across the plains, destroying everything in its path. But apparently it's none of those things. The word that they said was the word Kardashian. I thought maybe, as I said, maybe everyone in the Caucasus in the 1600s were terrified of the advancing Kardashians. I still have no idea what the word means. I think I was wrong on all fronts. So that has very little relevance to this song in particular. I just wanted to share with you. I feel like we're sharing, we're bonding, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is actually a song about the modern age, some of the dangers and pitfalls of the modern age, and some interesting and fulfilling ways of coping. This is called To Hell with the World. Tired faces scream from their bright magazines. They've got their fingernails clamped to the page, with a look of the born to be painfully ordinary, gods of a desperate age. There's now stories to tell, but there's a spokesperson yelling at a volume to drown out your voice, saying justice be done, there's a change gonna come, but in secret, and you won't have a choice. To hell with the world, I still love you, my girl. You've been crazy to stay by my side. So let's stand and let's sing, and there are beautiful things if you know the places they hide. And the band's playing tunes that mean nothing to you, but you can dance better with the devil, you know. All along I was taught to keep my head above the water, I might just prefer it below. Yes, and maybe the greatest of heroes inhabit stories that nobody hears. Yes, and maybe these songs that could have brought you to life, they weren't allowed to come close to your ears. So to hell with the world, I still love you, my girl. You've been crazy to stay by my side. So let's stand and let's sing, and there are beautiful things if you know the places they hide. and they'll hide from you, darling, they will. Far away from the changing regimes, there's a light, there's a right tonight, isn't as dark as it seems. So when victory comes at too heavy a price, well, there's honor in choosing defeat. Like the boy who was given the keys to the world, decided to sleep in the street. So to hell with the world, I still love you, my girl. You've been crazy to stay by my side. So let's stand and let's sing, and there are these beautiful things, if you know the places they